Oh my goodness, look at this guy! So, we have a brand new Dragon of the Month that has just been revealed to us, and this is the Firestar Dragon. I mean, he has a wacky design. He's definitely based around fireworks or, I don't know, bonfire night, but this is going to be the new legendary coming to us on Sunday, and we don't know what his elements are or anything like that yet, but we do know what the breeding elements are that we will use to breed him. And so the elements that we need are fire, wind, earth, and plan. So we don't have the full breeding guide or recommended combos quite yet, but as soon as they get updated on the wiki and we search it up on the breeding calculator, of course, I will go through all of that with you. But this dragon, I don't know, he kind of weirds me out because, I mean, his whole back is just covered in smoke. His wings are literal, like, smoke clouds. How weird is that? But either way, they seem to really be going with, like, a fiery theme. Or, like, I don't know, a molten theme. Like, you can see in his mouth, he's bright yellow. It's really, really weird. But, you know, all of you going, what's the next Dragon of the Month? Now we know. Now you can stop asking. And I can't wait to find out what his elements are when they get updated on the wiki. And on top of that, they did also update the in-game news as well. So if you click on this, it says, who's coming to Dragonlandia? It's the fireworks dragon, yada yada. But it shows you his egg. And his egg, I think, is the weirdest thing I've seen about him so far, because the fireworks are just, like, on top. It looks like they're sort of like candy, just stuck on the top of his egg. Am I the only one that sees that? Maybe I am. Maybe I am, but either way, that is good news. Another new legendary, which I think is really positive, but again, what is going to happen for dragons like the Autumn? Are they just not coming back again this year? In which case, that's kind of bad, because, you know me, I love the Autumn Dragon. I've always said he's probably like one of the best dragons in the game, so if they don't repeat him, I don't know, I'd kind of feel bad for people if that were to happen, but, you know, at the end of the day, I guess you lose one to gain a new one, so there's positives and negatives on both sides, but that's what's currently going on in DML anyway. And on top of that, there is also a special bundle out for the Maple Leaf Dragon. And this bundle here gives you the dragon, 20 scrolls, and 3 VIP tickets. And the reason that this bundle actually might not be that bad is because the Maple Leaf Dragon has been, well, not really very readily available. And I believe at one point he was only available in a Canadian event. So the fact that this dragon is back actually isn't too bad. He's definitely one of the rarer dragons in DML. Now that he's come out in a bundle, not so much. But if you're someone that wants to go and collect every single dragon in DML, now is your chance. There is no better opportunity than right now. But I'm going to activate our VIP anyway, because we've got a lot of stuff to do in DML. And what is this? Oh yeah, by the way, I reset every single apprentice that I had because people weren't logging in for 2 weeks. And at that point I was like, well, I don't even care anymore. Oh, there we go. We found it. This is my first apprentice with a picture. Oh my goodness gracious. It's a miracle. Hi there. Oh, please. I'm going to send another smiley face. The chat always breaks. Don't worry about that. That's amazing. I can't believe we actually found an apprentice with a profile picture for the first time ever. Amazing. Great things are happening in DML today. I like how that's apparently a great thing. Jeez. And also, I'm not sure what the deal is, but I've been having problems with the Clan Siege Dragon. Like, every time I attack with critical damage 80%, it seems to never go off. Like, obviously it's coming up now, but I think yesterday I had like a 10% success rate with these hits. So, I'm just really angry at Gravelis at the moment. Like, I'm not sure. He's pulling his weight today, but yesterday and the day before, I tell ya, I think he's just trying to mess with me. Like, I don't appreciate it, Gravelis. You're supposed to be doing this for the sake of the clan, not for me. Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do this to us? But we do have our to-do list, or daily tasks, I guess. So collect gold from our habitats, you know, nice and easy, simple, clicky-clack, clickety-clack clue. Just collect everything in sight. No, that is the wrong tab. I will always do that. So we'll claim that. Oh, some of these quests are a pain. Hatch a dragon, that's easy enough. We'll hatch our rust dragon. We don't need him for anything, so get out of here. I don't care. I don't care anymore. There we go, we got that. Complete clan quest. Why are they gotta be so annoying? Like, trust me, I don't mind the fact that we have new quests to do, but some of the quests you get given are just such a pain in the neck. Ugh. I know, maybe some people just absolutely love getting to do their clan quests along with their to-do list, but it's just too much all at once for me. Oh, and I just remembered, if you are wondering where I am up to in the boss challenge event, don't hold your breath. I have not been logging in, I have not been bothering. We are still on the first round. Like I said, I already have the seahorse dragon, so I don't need another one. So I literally couldn't care less. The only thing that doing this boss challenge stuff does is give me extra gems, which, you know, extra gems is never a bad thing, so I will not complain about that. But overall, it's just not worth the sleepless nights, and plus I've had random stuff happening during the week, which is the reason I didn't upload yesterday. So, you know, rather than just ruining my day-to-day living, I've just not bothered with this current event. If there's no need to, I don't see why I should, to be completely honest. What quest should we do? 2 mines on the campaign map is pretty simple. We'll do that. We'll do that, nice and simple and easy. But, you know, what are your thoughts on that new Dragon of the Month? What elements are you actually hoping to see on him? Because personally, he definitely looks more like a fire dragon. Like, maybe fire and wind. Fire, wind, and... well, fire, wind, legendary is what he seems to be to me. Not sure what anyone else thinks, but, you know, he is a firework dragon. So, you know, you've got the explosions, you've got the wind from, you know, it's gonna go up in the air. I'm not sure what else it could possibly be. Maybe they're just gonna throw us, like, a curveball and he's actually a plant dragon. It doesn't matter all that much, because either way, we already have the strongest legendary in the game possible, and we already have the strongest divine in the game possible. So either way, he's just going to be a collection dragon mainly. Especially since we just got such a strong Dragon of the Month in terms of the Furnace Dragon. He's insanely strong. So imagine having 2 in a row that are like insane. And I don't think it's really that necessary, to be honest, to have 2 in a row, but you know, it is what it is. Let's not put Andy in this. If we would have taken Andy into these dungeon fights, we would have screwed ourselves over. Because even though Joko does a lot of good work, I don't really think he can handle this by himself. At least not completely by himself. And I did turn the in-game music up for the first time ever, and I feel like my ears are dying. I think that was mainly because I'm wearing earbuds. You know, not headphones, I'm wearing earphones. The ones that actually go inside your ear a little bit. So, everything just sounds so much louder than it actually is. I guess that's what I could just not wear them, to be completely fair. So who else do I have to blame but myself? Nobody. Absolutely no one. I'm still intrigued though, and I do have to say that the closer and closer we're getting to the new events, the more and more leaked images I'm seeing and people are sending me of new dragons. And you know, although I, of course, adore people sending me stuff and saying, hey Quacks, have you seen this? You gotta remember, if the official DML page has not released info about it, the info has probably been data mined, and data mined is not legal. Data mining is not permitted. So if you do have any images from unofficial sources of new dragons, like new Egyptian divines, for example, please remember that even if you tell me, that doesn't mean I'm allowed to tell everyone else. So you may have the hot scoop, you may be the one on the ball, but I can't talk about it until we're allowed to. And by that I mean, you know, Gameloft will get their pants in a twist if there's stuff released early. So I'd rather not, you know, mess with that boat, to be completely honest. But all I have to say is, I am definitely looking forward to the new Divine event that is coming up. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing all of the new dragons get released, at least into the public eye, so stay tuned for that. Like, genuinely, some people either think I work for Gameloft and already know everything because I work for them, or people think I have literally no idea about what's going on. But normally I'm like in the middle. Like, people send me random stuff. I do get random data mine stuff sent to me every once in a while. And I normally find out about new dragons like a month in advance from when I should know about them. But I've honestly gotten to the point where sometimes it's taken so long for dragons to come out that I've forgotten them. I've genuinely forgotten them. And then seen them, like, actually revealed later on and been like, wait, haven't I seen this dragon before? Is this really new? And it's like, oh, that's why. So, even though I talk about new revealed dragons all the time, sometimes they are genuine, like, that is a genuine reaction from me, because I've forgotten that I've seen them before. Which seems very weird, but it's the complete honest truth. Trust me, we've been through so many dragons at this point that I just forget things so easily. I mean, at this point, we're already at 488 in the game. So we're gonna have, like, Pokemon numbers of dragons soon. Like, the longer we go on, the more I'm thinking, geez, this is like trying to remember all the Pokemon in the Pokedex. Holy goodness. And, you know, you've got rarer ones. If there was a trading system, it would work like Pokemon. Like, you'd have people trading for this and that, and you'd have people trading, like, event dragons for legendaries and stuff. You know, like, kind of like shiny Pokemon. It's taking more of a Pokemon vibe the longer we go on. And that's not necessarily a bad thing by any stretch. It's just, you know, I can imagine that for new players, they're probably getting more and more confused as the days go on. Because, like, imagine going into a game, and then there's like 500 species of things that you can collect and being like, holy, when am I ever I didn't even get a perfect hit. When am I ever in my life gonna be able to get 500 dragons, you know? And I can see that. I can definitely understand where they might be, like, shocked at first. And I feel like that's the response to a lot of Pokemon games these days as well, because people are just like, but that's impossible. It's impossible to hatch and catch all the Pokemon. I mean, I do it every gen, but from a new person's perspective, I can understand why they might think that. So I don't know, is it a good thing overall? Is it a bad thing? I just think adding new stuff is great. And at that point, it's up to new players whether they care enough to collect it, I suppose. Because you still need to keep your, like, older players interested while still gaining new players. So as long as you make your early game, like, decent, and, you know, make the regular dragons relatively simple to get, like, you know, the regular breedables and that, I feel like it's not even that bad. I don't know, maybe someone else is like, no, the more they keep adding, the worse it's getting. This game is gonna go to ruin because they don't care about their new players anymore. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm just here to sit here, play the events out that I care about, and collect new stuff. I mean, I have nothing else to breed now, unless they bring out new stuff at some point. But I mean, we're just sort of like cruising for the most part. Oh my god, could I stop not hitting perfect hits? That's twice in a row now. Like, people often say, Quacks, how do you hit so many perfect hits in a row? And I'm just like, I don't know, I do it. You know, I just click on time. Apparently, my reaction speed is not the best today. So I guess I can't really say that at the moment. And we did this for Arya, great, fantastic. Defeat a dragon with Dragon Fury 15 times? How annoying do you have to be, Arya? Like, seriously, why are these quests so tedious? They give, like, 0 rewards as well. Ay caramba! Either way, we got another piece for that scout dragon, so up to now, we are currently at 3 out of 45 and 2 out of 15. So we have got a long way to go, but we have had 1 extra piece for the foxglove compared to the scout. Oh, 45 days with the to-do list quests for this stupid foxglove. Oh, that is going to be painful, but, you know, it's a long grind, just like getting the Enchantress Dragon. There was no way to speed up the process, and now when I go in here and look for her, we have, like, 2 of them, and we have 1 in-game. So we just have, like, an endless supply of Enchantress Dragons permanently coming into our game. So that's probably what it's going to feel like with those to-do lists as well, so I ain't going to complain too much. But you know, for now, like I said, look forward to this new Firestar Dragon. I cannot wait to see him come out in game. But like I said, as soon as we get all the full details and everything on him, I'll probably do another video. But for now, let me know what you think about him. And until next time, I will see you then.